So today we will we'll talk about pages and regions, and also maybe can cover creating interactive reports, right, and attributes, and these two modules. Okay.
Okay. Okay. And in this module 5, you said that creating application from spreadsheet in Apex.
Okay.
But actually, I have see there is another option also, started app something.
Yeah, like right here, starter app can still one of
Yeah.
simple app and starter apps from gallery. It's something, yeah, you can, like I said before, Oracle has made a simple application. So you can start you can start to install any of these in your workspace. If you look for
Okay.
some simple approval, some calendar cards, uh, and RESTful services like maps, dynamic actions, you can install this. It will direct you to GitHub and start to install SQL, right?
Okay.
And start using this. Like I already have here one called Simple Data Application. It's made by Oracle, right?
Okay.
Yeah, from here you will see how many pages you have, how the dashboard, how it works, and also there is a plugin and graphs, right? And some other reports and forms. Okay.
Sales spec category. Okay.
So
Okay.
sorry. Okay, so yeah, I think we can try. Right, we can try one now.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, but we have to install something called dataset. Can download this. Okay.
Sorry.
No problem. Yeah, I need to download the file, and
Okay.
oh, I don't know how to download the file. Maybe we should please. Okay, actually. Right, so I saved the application to a SQL file, and from here I can write SQL script, upload, write action file. It's on desktop action.
It is in fourth one.
Oops, sorry, no, it's supposed, sorry, to create file, create application, sorry, create application. Right. Import. Okay, we'll import action file, action, right. Okay, file is not valid. Yeah, maybe because right, I'm having Apex 21, right, and this is
Yeah.
22, so it will not work. But it's like I said, yeah, if you have the latest, yeah, because here we have 22, yeah, right. So you should have 22 Apex, so you can import the application.
Okay.
Okay, so let's start with our syllabus. Okay, so model number 6, we should understanding pages and region in Apex, right? I think we've a right. We have been explained the page section, okay, before, right? Like we explain rendering and dynamic actions and also process. So in our page, okay, first of all, we have a a view, okay, a page template here, right? Standard
Okay.
page and right side column page, right? Which is have a column on the right like this, right? And we have something called a minimal, okay, no navigation page and Mercury page. And also we have login page, right? Theme default, we have left side as we have right side, and also we have both left and right sides, right? So I can create, okay, let me just create a blank page, right? We call it page, right, page. Okay. From here, yeah, when I create a new page, okay, and the new navigation menu entry, I can make it in the same level, okay, of this page, or I can drag it under any of this navigation. So if I choose to my page to be under home navigation or under customer navigation, I should select, right, the parent navigation for this. But I prefer, okay, for now to has no parents selected, okay? So it will be on the same level here, right? So I will just, it's created by default on a standard, right? Or, sorry, theme default, right? So theme default should
Yeah.
be like this, doesn't have anything, right? Okay, if I change this to be something called right side, right?
Okay.
Okay, so you see here we have a right column side like this, and you can expand.
Yeah.
Okay, if we change it to be left side, it will be the opposite way. If we decide to select left and right side, it will show you, okay, both. So we have both column before, right?
Okay.
Right. Login page, it should be just only for login, so it has a template, right? We can
Okay.
stop sharing, sorry. Just my toolbar. Okay, if we right select the login page, because the login page it just has a different template, right? The standard it should be the same as default theme, right?
Mm.
Okay, so try with a both left and right side column. Okay, right. So this
Okay.
the page in Apex, right? And we will talk about. We will just have a quick review, on the base section, like we did before. So we have something called pre-rendering, okay, and post-rendering, okay, and we have
Okay.
three events. Okay, we can create we can create branch, competition, and processes on this events before header or after header or before regions. We can do action before region. We can do action after regions or before footer or after footer. Like we have here header and the header. So we have two events or action um,
Okay.
before. And we have the region section, right? We have page navigation and also breadcrumb bar and content body, which is the important thing. We can add we can add some regions here in this part or some regions here, right?
Okay.
Okay. And also the page can contain number of regions, okay, uh, based on whatever you need to display or in this page. Okay. So I have two regions here. Okay. And the region also has so many types.
What is meant by breadcrumb bar?
Yeah, breadcrumb. Let me just show you here what breadcrumb is. Okay. Breadcrumb, it's like the parent link, okay, direct you the parent, um, right, the parent side you came from. If you log into, if you access right customer and press a link, right, direct you to another page, you should have another link, okay, to direct you to the customer again. So maybe we can create something. Okay, we can we can create something has a different breadcrumb. Let me think, right, I can do this. So I will create right, I will create a report, sorry, a for, right, we will call it, okay, we'll call it add employee, right? And this page has a report, which is called all employees, right? We will use here, okay, breadcrumb, okay. And we'll create a navigation, right? We should call it employees. Okay, we'll select emb. Right. From here, also you can, okay, you will display all columns. You can select a column to not be displayed. You need to move it to the right side, but we will display all. You can order whatever the column should be by moving this up or down. Okay, and press next. From here, yeah, you will select the primary key. How you need, okay, to manage the primary key for table. If you have a sequence, so you need to insert the ID by sequence, or you need to use something called row ID. You can manage by database row ID, or yeah, I would suggest to for now, because we need to see the emp number. Okay, and create. I run this. Okay. Right. See here, this is called breadcrumb. Okay, so I am here on the page called add employee. If I press on page, right?
It is not having some specific definition or anything, but what is meant by breadcrumb like that? Just it is a name.
Yeah, it's a you can say it's attribute. Okay, it's it just right. You here on the form call should be add employees. Okay, and you need to back to the report. Okay, right. You can press cancel. It will direct you to the report here, or you can press the breadcrumb here, because some other maybe you would have a case to you have a add employee slash right company slash something. So you need to move up to a specific level. Okay, maybe we could have right a another level here, employee slash company slash something else. Okay, so the breadcrumb, it's like a shortcut to back to the parent, or a another level, up level. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So back to back to the regions and page. Right, we've created a sorry, we have created a report called all employees, right? So here we have the page template. It's default theme default, right? Right. And here we have a region call, right? All employees. This region, it's called, right? It's this region type is called form. Okay. So we can have
Okay.
region called form. We can have region called cards, right? This is the type of region. We can have region called classic report or interactive report, BL SQL dynamic maps, list view, and list. As I said before, if we back to the home page, which is have too many regions, right?
Okay.
So in this, right, I mean, in this page, we have breadcrumb called simple data application, right? But this breadcrumb, it's as a template called hero. So hero, it means something with a big font, right? Like we have here, this is the hero attributes, right?
Okay.
And also we have something called sub-regions. You can add region under a region, another region, right? So we have region, just have this, right? And this region is called static content, right? It just has something static. Yeah, you can type HTML with CSS in this, region. But make sure, yeah, we have here, okay, let's move on to, I create a region in breadcrumbs. So from here, right, I can
Okay.
see the title of region, right? This is
Okay.
the attribute, this is the region attribute, okay? I have the type of region. I can change the region to be one of those, okay?
Okay.
Identification
And
hash.
how these regions will be there, like page side, you have shown me that the theme default everything.
Okay,
How this?
right. If we back here, we can start. Yeah, so we have our page here, right? We
Yeah.
can right. We can from here. Okay, I will focus on the layout right here.
Okay.
So I have all regions here, so I can just drag and drop a region here, right?
Okay.
And I will select something called breadcrumb main menu, which we created, right? So if we run this, we'll see something here. It's called new. Okay, the breadcrumbs created here, you can look it for, yeah, here, which is the main. I need the main, right? Main. I'm sorry, yeah, we have a attribute here. We have attribute here, okay. Okay, let's say we will call this a, right, this page as a global page. So we need to, we need to create a 46, 60, 36, we will call it global test page, right? Back to page 36. See breadcrumb, which is I created here, okay? I just write a, create this and refer to my breadcrumb here, right?
How could we know that what should we have to select while creating an application in the page? How could we know about we have to use this one for this one for
Yeah,
this page, and
this is a
is
global
there
from
any?
page 0. Okay, we have a global page called page 0. So this is a global breadcrumb, right? From
Okay.
0. Yeah, this is our breadcrumb.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so this just to take the page name which we created in breadcrumb to display here. Okay, and we have a breadcrumb called global test page. All right, I need to just remove this. Okay, right, and we will continue with the second region. If we create a region under content, right, body. Okay, so we have the region title. We will call it a right. We need to report, right? And this should be a classic report. This is the type if I need a classic report.
Yeah. How could you know? How could you say that you know it is you selected classic report?
Yeah, I just create a region and I have to select a
Yeah,
classic report.
you have created a classic. You are choosing classic report. Then how could I know for any application which one I have to select it? Is there any rule or any just
No, I don't get you. So the way like this. Okay, I think I can create a from the wizard. I can create a classic report right
this
from the
this
beginning.
type you have this type you have created and title you have given employee report,
Yeah.
and if you in this type you have given classic report. Yeah.
And
uh,
now
uh,
the type should be classic, and the classic report has
yeah,
a
how would you say that it should be a classic report only? There are so many types you see if you press here.
right. Yeah. Okay, it
So
depends
I am
on
asking first onwards, the question is how you have selecting breadcrumb, calendar, cards, charts, and how could we know that we have to select this type for this one?
it depends on which data and what type of a displaying I need. If I need something like the report, so I have three, okay, or four selected here, like a classic report, interactive grid report. If I need to display data like cards, okay, so I have to choose cards or something called list, and the list has a different type like the card. Okay, if I need to display my data as a chart or a graph, so I have to select graph, right?
Yeah.
So is this what you meant?
Yeah. That's why I'm yeah,
Okay.
that is the question. Yeah.
Yeah. So if I, okay, let's okay, create a different type region and go through all attributes. So a classic report need a table, okay, or you can do the query by yourself. Okay, if I type select asterisk from M, right, where depth num, right, equal 30, okay. So I would just display this.
It is the source data type that you have created. Okay.
Yeah, so see here, if I need to display data like a report here, so I have to set
Okay.
something called classic report, or I can select interactive report,
Yeah.
okay?
Okay. I'm asking about the source type here. You have written SQL query.
Okay, yeah, so we have here a type, you can select table, you can select
Table.
function body, right?
Yeah.
Right, so I will just need a space, so I will change the right our okay, before I change this, I just need to let you know how we can also create a region and left side column or on right side column. So I can drag right a list here, okay, a list here and the right side column, right, and this list I can select the source of list, right? So I will
Yeah.
select administration, and you can see here, okay, I have a
Okay.
region in the left side. If I need to change this from new, I can make it a admin list, right?
Okay.
Right. And for this list, okay, so like we said before, we have so many attributes or it's attributes also, but we have attributes tab here. So we will go through all of them. So I have identification, the title of region, the type of region, right, and source, right. Each region, each type of region here, it changed the other attributes. Like if I select classic report, I wouldn't see this here. This is maybe for lists only, okay? But we have something called layout, right? And this is the sequence of the position of the region will display. If I have I can create a sub-region, right? It will be sequence 20, but I can make it number 1, so it will be display up, right? You will see here it's up. So this is a sequence important if I need to order, right, the display of region, right?
Okay.
And also, I can select a parent region for our region, so I can move this to be under this region, right? So from here, I can select the parent region, can select the position, okay? So here I am on the right column, I can move it to left column, right? Like here. Okay, and the appearance also, I have a templates, right? Each template has a different attributes. If I select standard and wizard container, title bar and tabs, right? Collapsible and the hero like we did with breadcrumb, right?
Okay.
Also attributes. Okay, each template has a small options you can select, right? You can check it from here, like remove body, show maximum button, right? You can make the body to be auto, or you can choose a fix, right? Fixed size, right? You can make the header to be visible or hidden but accessible, right? And choose some accent, right? We'll choose some accent like this. Okay, so this accent has a different color, right?
Okay.
And also you can add some CSS classes here, right? And you can add icon, right? If I said something like FA plus or FA edit, or right, of a user, I think a user, this is a font awesome icon, right?
What does that mean by FA user, FA plus?
It's right. This is icon. We have something in CSS called font awesome, right? I think you should read about this, right? If you
Your voice is breaking.
sorry, yeah, you can hear me now.
Yeah.
We have something called FA font awesome. Okay, right? Font awesome icons. You should read about this. Okay, how to right? How to add some. Right, if I just create a button here, and I need this button to have something, right? Like icon. Yeah, but I need to select text and icon first. You see, I have icon like the user here. Okay.
Okay.
Back to region attributes, right? So in appearance, we have a template, right? We have option for template and CSS class, right? If you press just here, okay, and press on help, you will see, right, a symbol, okay, how to use this attributes. If I move to, right, this icon, yeah, you can choose this, right, and copy here and test, right? I can't see the attribute here, the icon here, maybe because we need to change or select another region, okay, to be displayed. And also I have a something called item display position, right? So the position of item should be above content or below content, right? And I have something here called advanced. So advanced, if you a more familiar with JavaScript, you can just add something called a static ID, right?
Okay.
And this static ID, you can use it by JavaScript. You can do more action by jQuery or by JavaScript, right? So you can
If you don't know
change-
JavaScript, then
what you mean?
if you don't know the JavaScript, then any other option?
Oh, well, I have another JavaScript.
If we don't know the JavaScript, then any other option is there to do it?
Yeah, there is other option. Yeah, you can do it. Yeah, without JavaScript. Yeah, it depends on what
Yeah.
you want to do. Okay.
Okay.
And we have something called region image. We can add the image to the region image tag, and we can have something called header and footer. So you can add header text. We can test this. We can have a footer text, but we don't use this often unless we have something, right? Need this. Yeah, we have here something called header text and footer text, right? The most important thing called server-side condition. This is you need to if you need to make this region to just display for a specific user, right? Or under
Okay.
a specific condition, right? Like if item is not null, like if ID is not null, just display or do action on this region, right? If you
Okay.
need this region to be read only, not editable, under a condition also, a condition, you can add a condition from here, right? You can select condition from here, like item is not null, and select this item. Should have something, yeah, we can create item here. Okay, so if I back here to, I need to make this read only if this condition came true, okay? If the
Okay.
item new is null, so make it read only, right?
Item is null?
Yeah, if item is null, and also I have, yeah, a bunch of conditions here, okay? Always make
Yeah.
it read only, or row returns, or expression, or request equal value, or request doesn't equal value, right? And so on. We will, yeah, in the future, we will do some sample on this, right? A condition, okay. But for now, we just need to go through all of them quickly, okay. And also have security, like I said, we can right, let this page to just display for a specific user or a specific group of users, okay, or we can make it public, right?
Okay.
This is called authorization schema, and we have something called configuration, build option. We'll talk about it later. And caching should be disabled to not cache any, or if you need it in some cases to be enabled or cached by user or cached by a session, right?
Okay.
And we have something called attribute. It depends on which type of region here. If I select something like a classic, right, and go to attributes, we will see so many attributes here. right? I select something called cards, right? And back to attributes, we'll see the attributes it changed, right? Based on the type of, right, type of a region.
What is the use of attributes?
Sorry,
What is the use of attributes?
user,
Use of attributes.
okay, I mean, the use of attributes, yeah, okay. Okay, let me just explain on this, okay? So we have a classic report, and also
Yeah.
we can go to attributes. So I need to number of rows. I need this, right?
Yeah.
This report to just display 3 columns per page. Okay.
Okay.
So here it says 15. I will change this to be 3 attributes. 3 region. Okay. If I run this, see, I just displayed 3, and also I can move to the another 3. Okay, this is the one,
Okay.
the advantage of attributes. Also, we have something called, right, we have a, for the classic report, we have too many templates, so I can, right, I can select the data to display it as a row or as a column. Okay,
Okay.
it displayed as a column here, not like rows. So we can, right, we can display it like this, or we can make it like a card, right? But for now, I will, right, I will make it as standard. Okay.
Okay.
So this is what the benefits of the attributes. Right, and each template here, like the page template or region template, has some options, so we can make it to stretch the report. Okay, if we refreshed here,
Okay.
the report is not fit the whole page, so we can make it stretch. So
Stretch, yeah.
right,
Yeah.
we can select some other feature here. Hide when all rows display. The pagination display. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So see here, this is, right, make it the stretch. Right, and also we have something called pagination. Right, the pagination here, it means this part. So I need this part to be on the right bottom, or on the top, on the right top, or on the left right top, or on the left bottom, right? So I have something here called no pagination. I don't need pagination. Or range pagination should be X to Y, or X to Y of
Okay.
Z, right? And some other.
Oh,
Okay.
no pagination, please show all.
Yeah, no pagination. It will not display. Yeah, it here, but I have to change this to be, right, more than 3. Or I can make it 1,000. Okay. So you have to take care of this configuration, right? Maybe it depends on some other attributes. I have something called partial page refresh. That means if I have a table has 1,000,000 record, okay, and I just needed to do some partial refresh, just something in the performance. So we need to just display 100 once the page open, and later on, I can retrieve the rest of data, right?
Okay.
Okay, and we have something called lazy loading. This is what I explained now. Just make the page to open, right? Then we'll load data after the page rendering. Okay, because if I didn't do this, the page, it will it will take time to load the whole data before page rendering. Okay, and here
Okay.
we can set a maximum rows to process, right?
Okay.
Minimum 1 or by default, right? We can add a message here if our report, classic report doesn't retrieve any data, so we can add something like called no data found, right? Or when more data found, we can add other message here, right?
Okay.
Total rows or total first rows. Yeah, and also this attributes like we mentioned before, it's depend on which type of region. So maybe other region doesn't have this attributes, right? We have something called no break, right? For column, no break column, right? I can break by first column, right? But I think we need another example to display this feature. Okay. See, yeah, here it means, yeah, I need a break for each row to display, right? This can be useful if I have something like I have groups, right? And I need to make submission per group, so I can do the break by group, and I can add submission for salary, right, per group or per department. Okay. So this option, yeah, it's useful for this. Okay, and also we have something called download here. Yeah, we can use download here to download the data in Excel sheet or HTML, right? So we have download here. So we can download
Okay.
as a CSV. All right, let's move to another type of region, right?
Okay.
I think we know about page. We have the page section here, and also we have dynamic action on page, right?
Okay.
Okay,
What are the dynamic actions? Can you explain them?
right. Yeah. Okay. First of all, I need to. We can make this region. Okay. First of all, look for this page. I can divide the. I can set the region to be one under one, okay, one below one, or I can make it in the same level. So I need, if I need this to be in the same level, I would check this, start a new row to be off. So
Okay.
it comes to in the same level right here.
Mm.
Okay, and we have to do some action. I need to make a list, right? Emp list. So this should be select list.
Yeah.
Right, and here from select list, I can select ename num from m, where num sorry, depth num equal 30, right? Okay. Right, I need to create another, I will call it m sorry, m detail or det. This should be text area, right? So I have two types of a region. I have classic report region, I have a static content region, so I can manually create items and do some other variety of items here. And here we can create a dynamic action, right? Once I select employee number, right, do some action like set value, right? Set value. Okay. The setting of value select statement, right? Item to submit, it will be employee number, and item affected item, it will be emp detail. Okay, so we have dynamic action here. I need, when I select any employee, okay, I need the other detail for that employee, okay? Get detail for employee, okay?
Okay.
And set that this a detail in that field called employee. So, right, I will do this. I will select, let me, okay, just grab the query. I will select job and manager, right? Concatenate Y MGR, concatenate, right? I think Sam from M, right? Where M num equal K BM, right?
Yeah.
You see here, I created a dynamic action on M item. If I access this, I will see this. It's the same dynamic action, but it's under a change. A change mean when when I do a action on a item, an item change when right click, it's for button. When I click a button, page load, it's event called page load. Okay, I will create another sample on page load, right? Okay, so let's run and see. Okay, see, once I select Martin, okay, change. Once I select any other employee, that's why we have something called dynamic action. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I will create another sample for dynamic action right here. Okay. I would say something here, code. Okay, let's say we have another item here, right? Default display, right? And this display has a default value, right? 1. Okay. I need this dynamic action once the page load, right? To if display equal 1, right? It will right, it will display the list of item. If display equals 0, it will disable this, right? Or hide this, okay? So show, right, him. I have a condition here on the dynamic action, right? On page load, right? And here I can see if item equal value, if this item display equal 1, right? Show, else I will create the opposite, hide. for now, this, okay, displayed, right? If I change this to be
Yeah.
1, to be 0, right? I change this to be 0, okay? Suppose the list will hide, okay? See, the list is hide, right? Because this is 0. So I have conditions, so I can make dynamic actions based on conditions,
Okay.
okay?
Okay.
Okay, so here we have 2 dynamic action, one on page load level and one on a change level. And also we can do one on, right? Once we click on button, right, and we don't have button here. I think we have one. Oh, okay. Okay, I think we can do this example in another session. Let's just go through go through the other attributes. I think if not the region, right, attribute
Yeah.
X region. Okay,
Yeah.
let me just try to. Okay, so we have the region code list and the right side column.
Okay.
Okay, this region has also a standard template.
Okay.
Okay, right, I just need to see something different. So, okay, um, right, we can create another region called BL SQL region. So we would have a something different, right? This
Okay.
region has a something different, so we can type something like, okay, you need to declare, right, X number again.
Okay.
We can type, we have something called http.b print, right? I can print, also here I can type HTML code, right? And CSS, so I can have something called p, right, style. Right, I can show you something much better. Okay, I can create a cursor. Names is select a strip from them where depth equal 10, right? And here I can for EMM low, right? HTTP style, okay. Okay. Right. Like you see here, you can type a so many HTML and CSS. Okay, e name, right? Concatenate, right? Job, concatenate, right? I'm saying like manager. So it should be E dots. E dots. Let's see here, in no. Okay. Document C to B. Okay, this is okay. Good. You see here, yeah, we have something called King. Yeah, because we have, okay, I need to spread all of them to be right. We should do something called. Okay, we can do this. PR. Just yeah, try to display the feature of PL SQL. That's what you can do.
Okay.
You can display employees, okay, like this. You can color them, you can add more feature. Okay, this is much better region, right? I mean, you can do whatever you need to do by do a SQL, right, and CSS, HTML in same region, right? And if you notice here, this region doesn't have attributes, right? Tab here,
Okay.
you just have something, right? Called appearance, right?
Okay.
So I think this is enough for today, and later on we can talk about, right, the interactive reports
Okay.
and the interactive and okay, please just review, yeah, and do some other regions and try to have some question in the next session.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, any other question before we finish?
Nothing.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Yes, I will see you next. So what do you prefer for next session? Should be I
Yeah,
think,
regular time is okay. 2:30.
yeah, 1:30 or like today because
Yeah. 1:30 is also